Learn how to use try catch to intercept actual network failures, like being offline or losing a server connection. This example demonstrates how the catch block acts as your emergency backup plan when the browser cannot communicate with the outside world. So I will go ahead and open the console and see what is displayed here. You can see HTTP error happened 404 status code. So let's go ahead and look at this code together. Here is my boilerplate code, and we want to see how we can use the try and catch method to handle network failure or any other issue that can lead to crash or not being able to fetch the promise in our code. So let's get started. The first thing says make a function called fetch data. So we want to simulate when there's a network problem or a network break. So I'll go ahead and make a function and I'll call the name fake fetch. So it's actually function, not function. So now this is my function. So inside the function, I will pass a parameter of URL, which is where my function is going to read from. I'm trying to fetch. So there should be a location where I'm trying to fetch a data from, and that is the purpose of this URL being passed in as parameter in this fetch function. So now that I have this, I can then return new promise using the promise constructor. And for the new promise, then I will give it its usual two arguments of resolve and reject. And inside it, I'll call a set timeout method. It's a built-in method, as you can see. As I type set timeout, it just popped up. So I'm not the one making it. I only want to use it in this code. So I will call the reject argument. I'm calling new type error in order to display the error that I want to see. Fail to fetch. And what is the reason? DNS new job failed. So it can either be one of these two. Either your device is offline or your internet is bad and you are unable to connect. So once I have this, I want to set a time for this information to be displayed. So I'll put it as 1000 milliseconds, which is 1 second. And now that I've completed the fake fetch function, I can move on to the async and await pattern in order to accept the response. So I will make another function to load the data when it is available. I'll call it load data. And inside it, I will add the try and catch block. So inside my try, which will be responsible for a successful response, so I'm going to use await for the function to know when the result is ready. And in this case, I'm not using a URL, I'm just simply mimicking using a data.json as if acting as if I have that data in a file or somewhere else. So now that I have this, I can say whatever the response is, then let it be passed as a JSON to my data and await until the result is available. Then I can console log the data to see the output. So once I have that, then it's time to move into the catch block. And this has already been prefilled by my system. You can see catch, error, parameters, and then inside it, my console log.com, .log rather, not .com. I want to change the text, network error happen. Because sometimes when you are trying to give people an error message, you must be, descriptive enough so that they are aware of what have gone wrong in their code or what have gone wrong in the application. So in my own case, check your internet connection. So I have this, and now I want to console.log the error in case there is an error. So I want the error to be shown inside my console.log. Then I can go ahead and call my load data to see if there's actually an error. And so how do I check? Just inspect your console, then you should get a message. And inside the console, after 1 second, this should load, but it's currently not loading anything. If I refresh, nothing is happening actually. So that means something is wrong in my code. So let me quickly go run through the code again so that you will see our async part. So inside the async, we are using the try and catch block. So this is our data.json expense.json console.log data error network happen check your internet connection. Yes. What is? I think that's all. Then console.log the error. If there's an error, oh, I see the problem. I'm not supposed to be calling the function inside the body of try-catch. Sorry, that's where the problem is coming from. So I need to call the function outside. And now you should see network error happen. Check your internet connection. Failed to fetch DNS lookup field or device offline. So you can see that it's giving us the type error, and it is as well giving us whatever error that our await functions has gotten from this function. It's also displaying it on the screen. Network error happen. Check your internet connection. So look at how the try block behaves here. So the moment fake fetch throws a rejection, JavaScript completely abandons the rest of the line inside the try. It won't even attempt to pass the JSON. It instantly saves the thought directly into the catch block so your application can tell the user to check their Wi-Fi connection.